up first. Tell you what, I wish you guys could smell this, I really do. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Real Video. Now, Real Video, we've been doing a kind of combination between the games and the food related stuff. So this episode is going to be Reality Bites. Now this is an ongoing episode that I've been running for a while now. I'm trying to find my feet, trying to find my niche of what I'm comfortable with and what I'm good at to provide to you guys. So if this is the first time you are joining me here on Real Videos, welcome. And if not, welcome. Everybody's welcome here at Real Videos. Guys, today we're gonna make one of my family recipes. I've been making it for years. My brothers have been making it for years. I'd like to give a shout out to my brothers Ty and Don. And my mum has been making this for years. Now, I know for a fact, my brother's gonna be screaming blue murder because of the way I do it slightly different to everybody else. But the good thing about our family is the fact that adjusting adequate, making little tweaks to our recipes, it's all part of the course. Yeah? Alright, well like I said, we're going to crack on today. We'll go through the ingredients and before we get started, and then we're going to crack on to the main menu, okay? Alright guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. So guys, this is going to be a really tight shot. Excuse me, but I've got limited space what I'm working with here today. So we're going to go ahead and pan the ingredients. We're going to have a bit of a look around what my basic ingredients are for my bean curry. And just be aware that this bean curry is nothing like an average curry. We're going to be using bog standard stuff you can buy at Sainsbury's or Tesco's or whatever the case may be. The good thing about this is it is a meal in itself, and if you like spicy food you can crank it up a bit. You know, just bash a bit of extra little chilies in there. We're laughing. I personally like it quite chili spicy. But if you don't like it chili spicy, you don't have to. I mean, at the end of the day, the good thing about this is it's totally 100% adjustable. And the good thing about this, it stays hot for a considerable amount of time because of the bean factor. So if you're playing a game or you're enjoying your Xbox or PlayStation, unfortunately I have to say that as well, to be fair. Like I said, if you are enjoying your food, you can enjoy your game and your food at the same time, not worry about anything. I do recommend though you make chapatis for the bean curry. It works exceptionally well. I'm not going to go ahead and make chapatis. We'll stop making chapatis at another day. I'll do another video to show you how to make chapatis the way my mum showed me how to do it. And again, I know people are going to complain because I'm doing it not according to plan, but this is the way it works for me. So, first thing on the agenda, for bean curry, beans. Now, as you can see, these are the most bog standard Sainsbury's beans. I find that the cheaper version of beans, they are actually better than the name brand beans. And the reason I say that is because the flavor is really good, plus the cheaper beans, they come with more sauce outside the bean, and it tends to work better when you're making the bean curry with a bit more sauce. So yeah, I have 3 of these. We have some, again, this is slightly different. This is going to be completely different to what my family makes, and I know they're going to be screaming at me for doing this. We have new potatoes. I like new potatoes. They tend to relatively cook rather quickly, and they're a good flavor to them, to be quite honest. Yeah. 1 onion. Now, again, a lot of people not a big fan of red onion. Change it out for white onion. I personally like the red onion because red onions come with a bit more bite. Yeah. It's completely editable. This is, guys. And my favorite, gotta be crushed chilies. Now, my house, like this house, crushed chilies in our house are a major thing. We have crushed chilies in this house 24/7. Yeah. Absolutely 24/7. Just change the camera a bit there. So yeah, the crushed chili section of it is completely, as you can see, we are an average house. This is not a show house or anything, not even close to a show house. But yeah, so we also have some black ground pepper. We have some garlic granules. We have some salt, and remember, if you're using garlic granules, you don't have to use that much salt, because garlic granules and salt, they work really well together, but they can overpower it if you put too much in. Little pro tip for you there, yeah? Watch the garlic and the salt combination. Mixed herbs. Why? Because generally it will blend things together a lot more better. And one of the most important is this Vindaloo spice paste. Now, I used to use vindaloo powder, but to be quite honest, the flavor is not as good. I swear by the paste now, and that's the only paste I use. Okay, that's pretty much all I use. I've got some water boiling. I'm gonna bang those potatoes in there and gonna get them cooking, and then we're gonna go on from there. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. So the good thing about this recipe is the fact that I can do the entire recipe in just one pot, which is this one here. Sorted. Hardly any, you got one pot to wash up and whatever bowl you use for food, or even if you want to put it on a plate. There's two ways of doing this. I tend to do it with potatoes and without potatoes. Now the reason I do that sometimes is when I do it without potatoes, I'll just grab some chips, bang them in the oven, pour some of these curry beans on top of the chips, sprinkle a bit of cheese on there, sorted. Anyway, let's crack on. So we're gonna go ahead and put the potatoes, the new potatoes, in the pot. I would recommend about, I would say a bowl. That's the size we're going to go with, a bowl full of new potatoes. I'm going to bang them in the hot water. Oh, other thing. If you're adding stuff to hot water, do not pour it in from here. Yeah? Get as close as you can without burning your hand. Remember, there's steam and hot water coming off this. And lean it into the side of the bowl. So I'm just going to lean it in and just let it tip it in slowly. So potatoes are in, no splashing. No damage, no nothing. Okay, so I'm going to spread those potatoes out. I'm going to quickly show you what it looks like. This is a very basic doing this, yeah? So we're looking at that, basically. It's as simple as that, yeah? So those are the potatoes. They're going to cook off for a bit. Let me just put the camera back in position. Yeah, so we've got the potatoes in, we've done the onion, we've got the baked beans, and they can be opened at any time. Now, I have to stress this. When I put the onions in to cook off, and we like to sweat them, the term's called sweating them off, I always add butter. Now, if you add butter to a hot pan, I guarantee you it will burn. But there's a little trick of the trade, trick of the old culinary people, and that trick is add a titch, and I do mean a little. This is my measurement system, by the way. A little titch of oil, yeah? And I literally mean a titch. You literally go, boop, oil. And what that'll do is that will stop the butter from burning. The flavor is still there of the butter and everything like that, and the oil, a tiny little bit of oil like that, you're not even gonna notice. I've been doing this for years, and I would like to say that is a pro tip from my mom, yeah? These pro tips I give you are second generation. I would like to say most of the pro tips are from my mom. My mom is an excellent cook. I would like to say big up to my mom. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let these potatoes cook for a while, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna continue the video from there. Okay? Right guys, the potatoes have been on for a little while now. I'm gonna quickly go check them. Never lean over a saucepan when you take the lid off, guys. You get a face full of steam. We'll quickly check the potatoes. Yeah, they're nicely done. Okay, they're just slightly underdone, but I want that because when I'm adding the other ingredients and cooking the other ingredients and putting everything together, then the potatoes won't become overdone and turn into mush. Okay? Cool. I'm going to turn that off. We're going to go ahead and empty this, and then we're going to carry on from there. Right guys, so we've emptied the potatoes, we've cooked them off. They're sitting over there at the sink for the time being. We're going to go ahead and continue with the dish, okay? I'll start adding the ingredients. I'm just going to tilt the camera a bit here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, that should be better. You guys can see? Sweet. Right, first things first. We need to sweat off these onions. Grab yourself a big ass spoon, big tablespoon here. Gonna get some butter, or actually I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get some, to be exact, I'm gonna get some Flora. I like Flora, I like the way it tastes. I know it's not real butter, but I like the way it tastes, so I'm using it. You guys, if you want to use butter, by all means, use butter. So, turn it back on again, turn it down. That's going to start to melt. Right, first thing we're going to do, remember the onion we chopped up earlier? Right, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do that. And guys, don't forget, always wash your hands. So, we're going to put the onion in. Alright, so now we've got the onion and the butter. You just have a little wooden spoon, give that a bit of a stir. I'm going to sweat these onions off. Okay, so we've got the onions in there, right? We're going to just leave it for a few minutes because what I want to do is we got to make sure that the onions are sweated. Before I start adding any of the other ingredients, I want to make sure that these onions are nicely sweated off. Give them a bit of a stir around, just leave them to sit for a bit. Right, so the onions have been sweating off for a bit. It's down a little colorization, they're starting to brown a bit now. I just wanted to add just one note. These onions are chopped a little bit more fine than I would have liked, okay? So just be aware, before anybody says anything, if any of my family say anything, yes, I know the onions are chopped a little bit finer than I would normally. So, onions in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a bit of garlic. Alright? So, as you can see, I don't use any measuring. I pretty much play it by ear. So, spread the garlic in there. So, we've added the garlic. I'm going to add a bit of the old mixed herbs. Again, I don't really use measurements per se, just from experience. I know what I like. And as I always say, guys, these recipes are totally editable. You can edit it as much as you would like. Okay. Again, and I know a lot of people are going to be complaining, but I use ground black pepper. Again, because I buy in bulk. Put the black pepper in. Okay. Now add the paste. Now, the thing about adding paste is there's a lot of people who will say 1 spoon, 2 spoon, half a teaspoon. I don't. I tend to use, about that much. About that much. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's add a bit more, just for the hell of it. I'll tell you what, guys, I wish you could smell that. That smells so nice. And in case you're interested in wanting to replicate the dish, I actually use the Batax brand. I find it's a good brand. It does what it's supposed to do on the tin, as they say. And make sure, if you are going to add your chilies, this is that moment when you're going to add the chilies. Yeah? So you're going to add some crushed chilies in there. Get a bit of a bite. So all the spices are in. I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt, because I've got a lot of garlic in there, a little bit more than I would like, but, you know, we're going to go with it. Right. So that's all in now. I'm going to give that a bit of a stir. I'm going to go ahead and take off the heat. Give that a nice quick stir. Okay. Get a bit of smoke off this way, but you'll find when you take a bit of smoke off, what you'll get is a tiny bit of water. Now, a lot of people have disagreed with me the way I do this. Always add a bit of water because I find that the flavour tends to blend a bit better when I do it like this. Okay, so we've got that nice little recipe cooking. The chilies are cooking off, the heat's turned off. We can put this butter away. So, all the spices now are in the pot. Everything's cooking away nicely. Got that little bit of water, just add. I'm gonna let that sit for a second, just get everything to blend in. Oh, that smells lush. It smells so nice. Right. Now this is the bit you want to do. A lot of people will do, not forgetting I've got potatoes over here, and I've got the baked beans over here. Good old fashioned baked beans. So we're gonna add the potatoes, but before we do that, with the potatoes here, I'm going to basically just put the potatoes right next to the saucepan. I'm going to take one of my knives. And guys, if you're not comfortable with using knives, for God's sake, don't use large knives like I use. Use the knife that you're comfortable with. The good thing about cooking in the kitchen is you do what you find more comfortable. I generally do it like this because this is the way my mum taught me how to do it. And yes, I know it's not proper knife etiquette, but it works. And as you can see, they got a little bit of bite to them because they're slightly not cooked 100%. But the reason for that is, again, as I said before earlier, and it doesn't matter if the potatoes break, because this is what we call a rough and ready dish. Chop those potatoes up in there. Doesn't matter about the size. Again, get little ones, just chop once. Little ones, just chop once. And for God's sake, guys, please be careful with your knives. Right, that's the new potatoes cut off. So that's done. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get that lovely seasoning. Let me just get this saucepan, it's getting a bit hot here. We're going to get that lovely seasoning, that lovely spice all mixed into the potatoes. Get that all nice and dark. We're going to get all that blackened really nicely. Yeah. So this is what it's going to, when we're finished, this is going to basically, now we're going to leave this for a second. Get that flavour all infused into those potatoes. Because the potatoes are still warm, they should leach a really good amount of moisture into the spice to get it just nice. So I'll quickly show you what we're looking at here. And just grab the camera. Okay. That's pretty much what we're looking at. Alright, so that's pretty much the bulk of it. I'm just now going to quickly add the baked beans. Going to open these up. And you know, as I said to you at the beginning of the video, that I tend to use the cheaper brand rather than the more name brand baked beans. And this is the reason why. If you see here, you see the amount of juice that has a layer of juice on this. That works to this dish's favour. Yeah? So I'm going to bang these beans in. There's one. That's two. Dry, good, clean workstation is best, I would like to say. So, give that a quick stir. Once you've stirred it in, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat back on. I swear, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision right now. Right, give that another quick stir in there. Okay. This is what we're looking at the moment. Get a really good close-up of that. Yeah? Right. So guys, we've done our bean curry. What I'm going to quickly do now is, I've got a couple of garlic naan breads, but I always find there's never enough garlic on the garlic naan breads. So what I do is I turn them upside down, get a little grill, get my grill on, take a bit of garlic, literally just butter the naans on the back of the naan breads, sprinkle, this is how easy it is, sprinkle your garlic on there, over the shoulder for a bit of that. Right. So that's that. That's pretty much it. See what is that? We'll bang that into the grill for a couple of seconds. So guys, it's pretty much finished. I'm going to quickly just bang these garlic breads out. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Now, that's the garlic bread done. That's the bean curry done. So, let's get this stuff cut up first. Tell you what, I wish you guys could smell this, I really do. Bang it there on the plate. What? That's really hot. What up? Right. Ow, ow, towel. Get that cutting board out of the way. Okay, guys. The pièce de résistance. Oh, that smells. Oh my God, that smells so good. Okay, so we're gonna do that now. That is it, pretty much done. So here we have it, guys. Yeah, bean curry with extra garlic bread here, with extra garlic bread, bean curry with new potatoes. Okay, if you guys would like to add to these what we call everyday Joe recipes, by all means. And guys, thank you for watching this episode of Real Video. So guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. We've pretty much done the bean curry with new potatoes. We've got some garlic bread here. Everything's cooked nicely. The smell is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and try a bit now. I would just like to say thank you very much for watching the video. My camera there. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we'd just like to say cheers. Oh my days, that is gonna be one of my best. Oh. Now, excuse me a minute. Oh, that's nice. If you like a bit more extra kick, bang a couple more chilies in there, by all means. So, as I was saying, I appreciate the fact that you guys come to check us out. If you want to see more content like this, do not forget I can be found on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Alright now. See you later. I'm gonna sit here, feed my face. Take it easy. Bye bye now.